control flow and loops, we are going to discuss about if-else loop, for loop, while loop, the difference between the while loop and the until loop, and how do you use case statements in shell scripting. Provide a sample use case. Example on if-else loop. I have written a code positive negative.sh. So it takes an input from the user. If the number is greater than 0, it prints it as a positive number. If the number is less than 0, then it prints it's a negative number. Else it prints the number is equal to 0. So let's execute this code. Bash to negative.sh, enter a number. I would say 5. It says it's a positive. Let's run this again. I'll say -1. It says that's a negative number. Let me type 0. The number is 0. So the if condition checks whether the number is greater than 0, else you have to use the elif, and you have to end the if condition with fi. You can give as many elif conditions, but there will be only one if and one else conditions and one fi condition. For loop. So for the for loop, I do have an example of fruits.sh. So I have given a list of fruits. So I'll be iterating these fruits. So for each fruit in the fruits list, it's gonna print I like the fruit name. Let's take a look. You could see it. I like apple, I like banana, I like cherry. Difference between the while loop and the until loop. So the main difference is while loop executes as long as a condition is true, but until loop executes as long as the condition is false. So let's quickly take a look in the codes. So you could see we have provided the shebang and the word is empty. So use a while loop to keep asking for input until the word exit is entered. So until the exit is entered, it keeps on asking for a new word. So until the while condition is true, but when the while condition is true, it exits, or else it keeps on continuing. How about the until loop? I have given the similar logic, but if the condition is false, then it exits the loop. And let's run both the codes. So first with the while loop, let me clear the screen. Bash while loop.sh, enter a word, hello, hi, how are you, exit. So it exited the loop. Let's do the until example. It would be similar, but the logic has a slight difference. So when the condition is false, it exits the loop. Do done, exit. So you entered the exit and you exited the loop. So now let's go and take a look on the case statements. So I have written a code on case statements. So the code is very simple. So it displays the menu and the user could choose the option which the user require. So this is very simple. So it displays the menu and asks for to choose an option. So the user enters the choice, either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So depending upon the choice, Depending upon the case, it prints the output. Let's run it so we could get a more view on what exactly the logic is. Suppose if I enter 1, it says starting the service. What if I enter the 2? It says stopping the service. For 3, it says restarting the service. For 4, it says exiting. So this is how you can display your options. Either it could be like uploading a file, log in the user. So for either of the choices, you can change accordingly and add the description to it.